Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my frustrations, and it has to do with my current living situation. Um, we have been living here for a little over a year now. We signed a 15-month lease when we first got this apartment. So our lease is actually up in April. And the other day, actually, after I got out of the hospital from my gallbladder surgery, um, they had left a notice on our door saying that we needed to basically declare our intentions, whether or not we were going to sign another lease or whether we were going to vacate the apartment on April 17th. And for one, ever since the new owners took over this apartment complex, I just really think that I don't like it as much as I did when we first moved in. There were multiple reasons why we chose this property, and one of them was the ease of being able to do everything online. We could submit maintenance requests online, we could pay our rent online, we could view our lease online, we could add pets online, all of everything, basically everything that you needed to do, you could do that online. And then maybe I want to say 6 months after we moved here, they were sold to another property management company, and ever since that company has owned this property, it's like been downhill from there. For one, you guys know that I work late. Sometimes I work midnights. I usually work evening shifts, which is 2:30 p.m. to like basically 11, so 3 to 11. And like I said, sometimes I work midnights. So there's times when I work basically 11 to 7, that type of a schedule, and I get home super early. Well, on the days when I work evenings, I get home at like 11, 20 after 11, somewhere around there. And, there's times when I don't have a place to park, especially when there was a lot of snow on the ground. They would plow all of the snow into like 7 parking spaces, which took up like all of our parking spaces in front of our building right here. And they it leaves me with nowhere to park. So I either have to park way up here by the mailboxes, or I have to park way back here in the middle of nowhere and have to walk in the middle of the darkness, to get to my apartment. And I just think that's ridiculous. Why, when it wasn't a problem for the last owners to plow all of it into like areas where nobody parks or areas where there's a whole bunch of grass, why can't you do that? Why do you have to plow snow into parking spaces where your residents need to park? That doesn't make any sense to me. But then also, we had to put parking stickers on our vehicles, which is fine. I kind of voiced my opinion about that when that came up. And then there's also the thing with maintenance, where maintenance doesn't have to notify you that they were even in your apartment now. And I really don't like that, because at least leave me a note saying that you were there, because when things are moved around in my apartment after I've been gone, I start to freak out because I don't know who's been in my apartment and I don't know why. I don't know if someone broke in. I don't know if someone stole things. I don't know what's going on. Um, so basically, we were looking for somewhere else to live. We were really hoping to be able to buy a house, but with everything going on medically with the kidney disease, and then now me not being able to work for a temporary period of time until I get my health situated with my heart condition and, recovering from my surgery that I just had, it kind of makes things difficult for being able to buy a house. So we were looking for an apartment somewhere else, but we just had to they basically gave us this notice saying that we had 5 days to bring this notice back to the office saying whether we were going to vacate the apartment in April or whether we were going to sign another lease. And, like I said, this is February. That I'm recording this is February 21st is the day that I'm recording this video. And like I said, our lease is not up until April 17th. So it's really early. They say that you have to give them 60 days um, notice if you intend to move out when your lease is up. But I just think it's ridiculous. And not only that, but I hate the fact that our rent amount changes every month because they charge us utilities, but they send us a bill, and utilities are supposed to be paid with the rent. So, like, we have our rent stays the same, but then we get paid for utilities. We can't pay that separately. It's supposed to be the same check. So, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. And I just really wanted to get out of this apartment and move somewhere else. There was an apartment complex we were looking at that was closer to where I lived at that I really was interested in going to see and seeing if we could maybe get an apartment over there. So then I would literally be able to walk to work. That would save on gas. We would actually be able to walk to a lot of things that happen in that city, and like, walk to the grocery store because that's how close it was. Literally, we would have been able to walk to the grocery store. Um, it's just really irritating because I feel like ever since all of this kidney disease and everything just came out of nowhere, it's like the world is just crashing down, and all of these opportunities that we had and all of these plans and goals and everything that we had is just not possible anymore. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm trying to stay positive, and it's just hard. um I don't know, but I still really want to get a house. I just don't think that's even on the radar anymore. um so yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll update you guys when I know. We basically told them that we were signing another lease. So we're supposed to be going and signing the new lease tomorrow, I guess, which I definitely need to voice my opinions on the whole plowing issue and other things that are really irritating me, because if you want to keep me as a resident, you should be able to rectify your issues. But anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I feel a little bit better now. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys again soon.